guys, welcome back to part 2 of Sweet Child of Mine. So we're now on to the chorus. If you haven't done the homework and you don't know this, which is the finger picking pattern, then please go back, watch the first video. The link is in the description box below. Check that one out. It's just the beginning of the video to look at the finger picking pattern, and that is going to either, teach you or revise for you how to play it, which will help you with this video. Alright, but we're going to have probably a shorter one today because you already know how to do that, or so I'm going to assume. So we're starting with E major on bar 1, and we're starting nice and easy with coffee, 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 tea, tea, and our little finger is going to come over here, and we're going to pluck that with our ring finger because we're using Pima fingers over here on the right hand, which just means thumb, or the P, takes care of the E, the A, the D, index is on G, middle is on the B string, and then your ring finger is on the E, right at the bottom. So again, you're going to go. Alright, because that's your whoa, whoa, and then we're coming into a whoa, just so that you recognize where you are in the chorus. Alright, so let's try bar 1 together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coffee, coffee, tea, tea. Don't forget to count the T. The little crotchet rest, or the quarter note rest, the thing that looks like a lightning bolt, is worth 1. So you really must count that one. Let's do that one more time, and then we'll carry on into bar 2. If you can sight read it, go for it. But I'm just going to try and play it to you and say the coffees and teas at the same time so you get an idea of what's going on rhythmically. Alright, let's go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coffee, coffee, tea, tea, coffee, tea, tea, coffee. Alright, that B is a little bit long because it's tied over the bar. So you don't play another 3 when you go into the next bar in bar 3 because it's tied to the previous bar. So in other words, you would just play 0 at the beginning of bar 3. I hope that makes sense. Okay then, back to the beginning of bar 2 then. So you guys, you're going to go ring finger on the 3 for the G, little finger on the B string for the other 3, and you've got your coffee, tea, tea, coffee. So let's see if we can play that together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coffee, tea, tea, coffee. Alright, and then let's go bar 1 into bar 2. Let's see if we can do it together this time. And well done if you managed it before. Brilliant stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coffee, coffee, tea, tea, coffee, tea, tea, coffee. And I wanted to keep going to show to you guys, oh, it's the finger picking pattern in the last 2 bars. Yes, it is. So bar 3 and bar 4, happy days for you guys, it's the finger picking pattern. The hardest thing probably in this line is for you to grasp the idea of the tie. So don't worry about it and you'll be absolutely fine. So just a reminder, at the beginning of bar 3, you do not play the 3. It's still held down from the previous bar. You've got your little finger on it, but you're playing an open A. And I mean, from there, you could do a pull-off. You might do by accident, a happy accident. But yeah, just plonk down for that A that we've used the whole time. Let's just do bar 3 together, nice and slow, because it's almost the picking pattern. You can see the first 3 notes are slightly different, but you get it. You know what I'm saying. So bar 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Jessica, dump, tea, coffee. And I hope you could see the 3 was still down because we still want it to ring over from bar 2. But we want to get that 2 down on the and of beat 1. So in other words, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So we got to get off the 3, we can't leave it down. So, because we know bar 4 is the finger picking pattern anyway, let's just go bar 2 into bar 3. Let's make sure you've got that. And hey, let's carry on, because I know you can do it. So, we've got our ring finger on 3. Our little finger is probably hovering just above the B string at this point. So just have it ready and land it on the fee of the coffee. So here we are, bar 2 to the end of the line. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coffee, tea, coffee, Jessica, dump, tea, coffee, Jessica, dump, tea, coffee. And of course, a reminder, you can slow this down, you can rewind it as many times as you want, but I'm going to keep it short and sweet today, so I'm going to carry you on. Last line, this is where things get slightly tricky, ever so slightly tricky, so just mind your fingers. So we're starting probably not in the E position that we did, because we're going to need our ring finger over here in a minute, and then our index to come like that. I've tried this in all different ways today, and I think this is the way to do it. So if it helps you, it definitely helps me. The minute I see an E above anything, I think, is that going to help me? Oh, it'll help me find the 1, so I'll do that. So I've got my 1 of my E chord, my G sharp over here, which is the G string, 1st fret. Alright, so I'm going to go Jessica, and then ring finger on the 3, and then index on the 2. And this is to set me up for the next bar and make it a lot easier for me, okay? So I do urge that you try it this way. So we're going to go Jessica, T, John. So John's the long one. He's a dotted crotchet or quarter note. One last time with the brainwashing, and then I'll let you try it. So Jessica, T, John. And together, 1, 2, 3, 4. Jessica, T, John. Alright, and then from there into the next bar, remember, rewind if you need to, but into the next bar. I want you to hear it in context so it makes more sense. So index is here so that ring finger feels comfy going on back onto 3, middle back on up to this G over there, 3 on the E string. So we've got to do a bit of a jump, it's almost like Sweet Home Alabama. So you're going to go coffee, coffee. So it's a bit of coordination this. You might have to take it out, use it as an exercise for a week or 2 to get it, but you will get it. So ring finger is down on the B string, middle finger stays down on the E string, do not lift it, don't let it lift. That takes some training in itself. So don't be mean to yourself if it starts to lift. It's going to. It's its natural position probably to lift. And be naughty and swear at people. But anyway, so coffee to the index, and then index on the G string. And then, mercifully, we have an open note. So we're going coffee, coffee. And then if I do the whole bar, coffee, coffee, tea, tea. And then the hard bit's over and you're back into your finger picking pattern. So it's only really 2 more bars to learn, my friends. So bar 6, and then we will do bar 5 into bar 6, so it makes sense. So reminder, ring finger on the B, middle finger at the top on your E. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4. Coffee, coffee, tea, tea. One more time, and then we'll skip on back a bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Alright, and then skip on back a bar, so back to that 1 over there. But just a reminder, you saw straight away, right? My hand went E. Oh, there's the 1. It's fine if that happens, as long as it doesn't stay down. So try and train your hand. Don't stay down, guys. I need you to go over there in a minute. So get the 1 with your index finger. Be ready to find 3 with your ring finger, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jessica, T, John. Coffee, coffee, tea, tea. Alright, and one more time. Let's check you got it in your fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jessica, T, John. Coffee, coffee, tea, tea. Alright, I think I might do that with numbers too. I think we'll all find that easier. So here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 freedom. So like I said, probably the trickiest bars in this little segment are bars 5 and 6. 7 and 8 you know already, it's just a finger picking pattern. Just pop it down. So to just give it context, let's go all the way through so you know what you're doing. So you can hear the song in your head. Here we go. All the way through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Laughing at your mistakes, guys. Don't take them too seriously. Learn from it, because that's your brain saying, I like it this way, I prefer it this way. Can we do it this way? And the answer is yes, we can. That's absolutely fine. This is just my arrangement of this song. You can change it to your heart's content, alright? So I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope you've had a good laugh. And I will see you in the last one. That'll be the one where we go through the do-do-doos, do-do-doos, and the finger picking pattern comes again. So honestly, if you haven't already, use that as your homework, okay? Alright, see you in the next one, guys. Bye!